Need a vat of it. Here we go. We are going on to the action. We are looking at Cody Buchanan and Alan Boss. Cody Buke coming in, that SRD Nissan Z. Oh, Alan Boss, he lets it air out. Looks like, again, that other Nissan Z in that chase position comes now into that third outside zone. That's going to tighten it up. Boss dives in. So see that? Buchanan massage it up in there. That's that natural flow. I talk about that box as they exit out of the keyhole or the horseshoe. Now coming in, boom. Buchanan, great placement of the car, really good fluidity. You know, Boss was a little bit sporadic in that chase position. We're going to have to take a look at the overhead view and see what happened there.
So you enter it a little later and you leave it a little later to kind of promote that wider line. So let's reverse him. Boss is out front for the clean air. Buchanan follow.
All right, here we go. Boss out front using all the force. He works from left to right, goes for that straight line approach. He does take that tighter line. It looks, it has to come out of it a little bit. Gives a little bit of angle up, compromises that, going to outside zone 3, a tighter line. So just not enough horsepower to get up to that hill and get, because again, a lot of the fans, if they've never been here before, it's very deceiving on how much elevation it is to go from this point. This is basically the lowest point of the course, that inside clip 1, and then you go up the hill. So to really get that horsepower, you know, you got to think about the tires, the horsepower. Here we go. Lights are on. Once they extinguish, they could leave the start line. Boom, there we go. All right, out front, Buchanan, Davis in the chase position. Buchanan drops in front, tip to tail, into that first outside zone.
Hello.
Big initiation, quick little correction. Buchanan flirts with the edge of the track. Now powers up the hill, good transition for him into outside zone 2. Gonna need to see that overhead. Puts the car where it needs to be in outside zone 3 now. Tightening it up. Put another notch in the belt, past that inside clip, and a good fluid run outside of the keyhole. And Buchanan transitions. Again, very tight on the inside clip 1, what becomes 3. Same positions there for Buchanan out front. Us in the BMW. Buchanan, see if we get a clean start. Yes, we do. Here we go, Jack Davis. Got a lot of Easter egg colors, even though Easter was a couple weeks ago. Love the pastels. And we're gonna crack an egg to make an omelet. Hopefully no fiberglass coming up the hill. There goes Jack, look at that. I mean, just powering up. Whoa! Yeah, I heard you say, right? I saw the same thing. Look at Buchanan. Buchanan sticks it to the door. Leaves Jack just a little bit of room to navigate that BMW. Buchanan jumps back to the side of Davis. Now bringing it across that last inside clip and up the hill. All right, Buchanan will lead. Knappich giving chase. He talked about chiming on in and getting the car dialed. Here comes Buchanan, 272. Nissan Z grabs it in. The 3 spokes on the back end. You can see those things come to a halt. Really stands out. Oh, you saw that hop. Scrubbed a lot of speed there, then jumps back on that horse. And outside zone 3, Knappich. Looks like he had some troubles too. I don't know if he was affected by Buchanan per se. You can see the car wiggling. And he talked about his tuner chiming in, shutting down, basically, and throwing some more fuel on it, modifying it from a distance. Crazy, the technology nowadays. And they are set to come down the hill for the second half of this battle. After a little interesting deep beating on that front left. Will it hold? So again, Knappich did have that correction, so that was going to be a little bit of a thorn in his side. Coming in very tight to the inside clip, Knappich. Now, looks like, man, just throw a little air in the tire. He's all gravy, baby. Into, you can see that front clip. Well done by Knappich, Rahimi. Oh, sorry, why do I keep saying Rahimi? My bad, Buchanan. Sorry, Buchanan, the pink Z threw me off. Buchanan, thank you, you're finally telling me here. I apologize. Number 1, Alaska, FYI. 0 for 3 against Buchanan. The stats, numbers doesn't speak volumes, but right now, he'd love to break that record. Buchanan out front, Corey Talaska keeping calm, he says, as Buchanan comes in that first inside clip. Here comes Corey. There it is. Buchanan coming up the hill in outside zone 2. Now into outside zone 3. Buchanan fills all of it to Alaska. He does keep that proximity. I feel like this is fighting the gremlin on his back right now for Talaska. Buchanan bringing it across that inside clip. Good straightforward. You could almost sense the nerves of Talaska in the chase position, like hold, just stay there. We're good. We got this. You know, Buchanan, pretty straightforward. Like I said, the records and the numbers speak for themselves. Alaska is 0 for 3 against Buchanan. He would love to get the victory and go into the finals, forcing Buchanan to a third-place finish. And here comes Talaska into the first outside zone. Buchanan tucks into the pocket. It's a smoke-filled pocket into, oh, he goes into the dirt. Here comes Alaska, big angle from him.
Oh, no.
Coming to that third outside zone, filling all of it. Now coming and tightening it up, just narrowly escapes that inside clip. There it is, the program. Coming outside of the keyhole into the horseshoe and into that final inside clip. Talaska, full pull for Corey Talaska against Cody Buchanan. Good run out there. Buchanan kind of fell back a little bit, but placement of